Hello, Internet friends. Let's talk about forgiveness. Let's start with the dark side of forgiveness. You know what really irritates me is when people tell me who I need to forgive and why I need to forgive them. Fuck that shit. I don't have to forgive anybody if I don't want to. You know what? These are my emotions, and I have every right to feel whatever fucking emotion I want to feel. And fuck anybody who tells me that my emotions are wrong. Fuck you. I want you to repeat after me. If anybody tells you that your emotions are wrong, you just say fuck off. Whether you have to verbalize it or say it inside of your head, do not tolerate people who tell you what emotions to feel and who to forgive. Fuck that shit. I can be angry and hate and hold a grudge against anybody that I want for any reason that I want, and I don't have to ask for permission to do that, and neither do you. All right, so now let's talk about the positive side of forgiveness and how forgiveness makes us stronger emotionally. And you know who we need to forgive? And that's ourselves. You know why? Because if we do not forgive ourselves, we are going to carry this burden around with us that will weigh us down, and it will make our lives miserable, and we cannot live to the greatness that God made us to live as. And well, how in the world do we forgive ourselves? Well, we have to sit ourselves down and we have to think about the trespasses that we caused against other people and even the trespasses that we caused against ourselves. And we have to seriously ask ourselves, did we do this on purpose to make ourselves miserable, or did we cause this trespass because we had bad information and at the time we thought we were doing the best that we can? And honestly, friends, when you really think about it, when you do retarded things that get you into trouble, it's generally because you had bad information and you made a bad decision. Friends, forgive yourself. I give you permission to forgive yourself. If you hate yourself and you hold a grudge against yourself, that's really counterproductive. You're only supposed to hate other people. You can't hate yourself. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm telling you what emotion to have in this instance. You are not allowed to hate yourself for any reason. You have to go through the trespasses that you've caused other people and even yourself, and you have to forgive yourself. That's just the way that works. That's the way forgiveness works. And then let's talk about the people who have trespassed against you and those folks that you're willing to forgive. You know, you just can't forgive anybody. There's a process that you have to go through to be able to forgive people, and you have to really think about how you contributed to that trespass in the first place. Now let's think about this. Is this person somebody who trespassed you because they were being dumb and unaware of your presence and your feelings and how that would affect you? Or are they somebody who was parasitic and was not able to even consider what was going on? Like a flea. A flea is parasitic. A flea doesn't care if it's on your dog and infesting your dog. A tick doesn't care if it's burrowed itself into the flesh of your pet. It just doesn't care. So friends, you can forgive people who are forgivable, and it's completely up to you whether those people are worthy of forgiveness or not. And it's up to your emotional health on whether you forgive or not. And then let me talk about the last type of forgiveness. And this is like towards parasites, parasitic people, parasitic creatures like fleas. You know, if your dog gets a flea infestation, do you stand and scream at the fleas on your dog and hope that screaming at them and hating them will make that infestation go away? It won't. Fleas don't give a shit. Fleas are there to bite your dog and drink its blood. As far as I'm concerned, I think that there should not be any emotion put towards a parasite unless you call tolerance an emotion, and absolutely there should be zero tolerance for parasites. I have absolutely zero tolerance for a parasite, and a parasite is not worthy of forgiveness because it's in their nature to be a parasite. What's the point of forgiving? It's like forgiving a rainy day for raining, forgiving the flea for biting, forgiving the bee that you stepped on for stinging you. That's just the dumbest thing in the world. All right, Internet friends, that's all the damage for today. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your thoughts below.